Hello everyone, this is my part 2 video of public, private and global enterprises. In my earlier video, I talked about only public and private sectors, or you can say public and private enterprises, and in this video I will talk about global enterprises, the joint ventures and public private partnership. It is also called as PPP, means 3 P's. Now I'm going to start my video with the topic global enterprises. See, a global enterprise is that which is registered in one particular country but whose products are produced and sold in various other countries. They are also called as multinational corporations या MNCs भी बोलते हैं. सी मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज जो हैं they are gigantic corporations. They have their operations in number of countries. They are very huge in size. I mean, they have network of operations all over the world. See, global enterprise एक ऐसी कॉरपोरेशन होती है जो कि एक पर्टिकुलर कंट्री में रजिस्टर्ड होती है, बट उसके प्रोडक्ट्स जो हैं ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड प्रोड्यूस्ड होते हैं और वेरियस अदर कंट्रीज़ में सोल्ड भी किए जाते हैं. इनको हम मल्टीनेशनल कॉरपोरेशंस भी बोलते हैं. फ्यू एग्जांपल्स ऑफ ग्लोबल एंटरप्राइजेज आर LG, सैमसंग, पेप्सी, कोला, रीबॉक, फिलिप्स एक्सेट्रा. ये सब जो हैं वो लार्ज स्केल पे वर्क करते हैं और अपने नेटवर्क जो है, नेटवर्क ऑफ ऑपरेशंस जो हैं वो अदर कंट्रीज़ में भेजते हैं. सो इफ़ आई विल टेक द एग्ज़ाम्पल, सी पेप्सी. आप लोगों ने देखा होगा कि पेप्सी की बॉटल्स जो हैं वो इंडिया में स्मॉल विलेजेस में भी अवेलेबल होती हैं और पेप्सी आपको वर्ल्ड वाइड कहीं पे भी मिलेगी. सो पेप्सी डिड नॉट कम in bottles from foreign. They make Pepsi in their particular country only. For example, if I will talk about the network of Pepsi in Uttar Pradesh, then we have Lucknow. In Lucknow, the Vrindavan bottlers, they basically produce Pepsi and they packed there and then they sold it to other parts of the particular state, that is of Uttar Pradesh. Okay, and we have so many examples related to these global enterprises, but I will talk about them later. See, global enterprise main aim is not to just take returns from one or two products, but their main aim is to spread their branches all over the world. See, these enterprises also affect international economy to a great extent. Sometimes these contributions of these enterprises play an important role in the world economy. कभी कभी ऐसा होता है कि मल्टीनेशनल कॉरपोरेशंस जो हैं वो वर्ल्ड की इकोनॉमी में बहुत ही इम्पॉर्टेंट रोल प्ले करते हैं as they use advanced technology, their marketing strategies to produce large number of product. So by these all things they play an important role in world's economy. Okay, now we will move to the features of global enterprises. See, features of global enterprises we have, first is centralized management. As I have already told you that they have head office in particular their home country and they manage and control the things from their particular head office, and they have branches of these particular enterprises in all over the countries. This is the main feature of the global enterprises. Centralized management means उनका जहाँ पे head office है, जिस भी home country में उनका head office है, वहाँ से ये लोग सारी चीज़ें मैनेज और कंट्रोल करते हैं. अपने जो भी ब्रांचेज इनके ऑल ओवर द कंट्रीज़ में हैं उनको मैनेज करते हैं. Okay. Now we have another feature of global enterprise is that it is worldwide spread of the business. See, worldwide spread of the business, as I already told you, these enterprises extends beyond their existing physical boundaries. They expand their market territory. They operate through their branches, subsidiaries in host countries, and they basically occupy dominant positions in various markets. See, as I already told you that the MNC only settle only have head office in their particular home country, but their branches are spread all over the world. Okay, now we have next feature of global enterprise is that of better quality products. See how they get better quality product. See, MNC has to compete on world level or the global level, so it has therefore to pay special attention to the quality of its product. सी MNC जो आपके कॉरपोरेशंस होते हैं उनको अपने प्रोडक्ट से वर्ल्ड वाइड में कम्पीट करना होता है, तो इसीलिए वो अपने प्रोडक्ट की क्वालिटी का खास ध्यान रखते हैं, जिससे कि उनका प्रोडक्ट जो है वो कॉम्पिटिटर के प्रोडक्ट से पहले मार्केट में सेल हो जाए. ओके, अवर नेक्स्ट फीचर ऑफ ग्लोबल एंटरप्राइजेज लार्ज साइज. सी by large size, I want to say that they have huge financial resources and they also possess the ability to raise funds from different resources also. Large size जो है उससे मेरा ये कहना का मतलब है कि उनके पास ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा फाइनेंशियल रिसोर्सेज होते हैं और उनके पास बाकी रिसोर्सेज भी ज़्यादा होते हैं. ओके, नाउ our next feature of global enterprise is SS2 international market. SS2 international market का मतलब है यहाँ पे see global enterprises do not global enterprises basically extend beyond their physical boundaries, so they expand their market to the international level. So they have they operate through their branches and subsidiaries in their host countries, and they basically occupy various positions in different markets. Okay, now our last feature of global enterprise is special attention to advertisement. See what happens, आप लोगों ने ऑलरेडी जो भी मल्टीनेशनल कंपनीज़ हैं जैसे कि पेप्सी, कोको कोला, LG, सैमसंग, यू हैव वॉच्ड सो मैनी एडवर्टीजमेंट्स ऑन योर टेलीविजन्स. सो बेसिकली दे फोकस ऑन एडवर्टीजमेंट. they basically give special attention to the advertisements. Okay, now we will move on to next topic, and we have some examples of Indian global enterprises. See, we have Tata Motors, we have Ranbaxy, we have Wipro, we have Asian Paints. We have more examples also such as Moser Bear, iFlex, Bharat Forge, Infosys, Hindelco, and etc. Now we have some more examples of foreign global enterprises such as Samsung, Brook Bond, Ford Motors, PepsiCo, Toyota Motors, Sony, Suzuki, Ponds, Cadbury, Lipton. We have so many examples of MNCs. Moreover, if you want more examples related to multinational companies or global enterprises, you can go through your books also, and you can find it on Google also. Now we will move on to our next topic, which is of joint ventures. See, as the name indicates, joint venture basically is a business arrangement where two or more business organizations agrees to join together and pool their resources for accomplishing common objectives. जॉइंट वेंचर्स बेसिकली एक बिजनेस अरेंजमेंट होते हैं जहाँ पे दो या दो से ज़्यादा बिजनेस ऑर्गेनाइजेशन एक साथ आते हैं और अपने रिसोर्सेज को पूल डाउन करते हैं जिससे कि उनके कॉमन ऑब्जेक्टिव्स अचीव हो सकें. सी, जॉइंट वेंचर क्या करता है? जॉइंट वेंचर बेसिकली इन्वॉल्व इन पूलिंग ऑफ रिसोर्सेज एंड एक्सपर्टाइज, एंड दे ऑल्सो शेयर सम रिस्क एंड रिवॉर्ड्स. So these enterprises basically agree to join together for the expansion of business, development of new products, or for moving into new foreign markets. See, joint venture are formed either for long-term projects or for short-term projects. But the basic purpose of joint venture is to attain the win-win position for both the enterprises. See, basic purpose joint venture का ये होता है कि वो win-win position दोनों enterprises के लिए attain करे. win-win position मतलब दोनों ही enterprises को मतलब फ़ायदा हो, दोनों को सक्सेस मिले. ओके. सी, two or more individuals or enterprises, they can be either private also, or they can be government owned also, or it can be a foreign company also. Two or more individual or enterprises, either private, government owned, or a foreign company, they join together through the participation in equity capital for achieving a common target and mutual benefit. You can also term it as joint venture. We have few example of joint ventures such as Sony Ericsson, and we have some insurance joint venture companies in India also, such as Bajaj Allianz, Lawrence and Turbo Insurance, ICICI Lombard, HDFC Ergo, and etc. Now we will move on to our next topic, which is of joint ventures features. So now I am going to talk about features of joint ventures. So first is increased resources and capacity. See, a joint venture basically involves in pooling of human and other resources also, such as financial, physical. So basically joint venture involves pooling of various resources of their organization. So joint venture can face any threat of the market. They basically undertake challenges, and they also take advantage of new opportunities to grow and expand effectively and efficiently. Okay. जॉइंट वेंचर्स अपने रिसोर्सेज को पूल डाउन करते हैं और वो रेडी होते हैं जिससे कि वो कोई भी मार्केट का थ्रेट हो उसको फेस कर सकें, कोई भी न्यू अपॉर्चुनिटी हो उसको ग्रैब कर सकें, जिससे कि उनका एक्सपेंशन आराम से हो सके. नाउ आवर नेक्स्ट फीचर ऑफ जॉइंट वेंचर इज एक्सेस टू डिफरेंट मार्केट. सी, joint venture company has quick access to new market. How? See, I will take the example. If joint venture is of foreign and an Indian company, अगर आपका joint venture एक foreign और एक particular Indian company का होता है, तब foreign company is basically able to gain quick access to the Indian market. As we all know that Indian market is the world's biggest market. Every country wants to sell their products in India, so it will be a very easy for a foreign company, foreign and Indian company joint venture to gain quick access to Indian markets. Okay. Our next feature of joint venture is access to technology. See, what joint venture do? Joint venture basically use latest and advanced technology of the world, and moreover I want to say that advanced technology helps in improving the quality of the product. They save the time, the cost, energy and money whatever is spent in developing own technology. Okay. आप एक पर्टिकुलर अपनी टेक्नोलॉजी को इम्प्रूव करें और उसको बनाएं, उसका रिसर्च करें, इसमें टाइम लगता है. बट आप अगर किसी और कंपनी के साथ अपने आप को ज्वाइन कर लेते हैं तो आपको टेक्नोलॉजी में हेल्प मिल जाती है. ओके. नाउ अवर नेक्स्ट फीचर ऑफ जॉइंट वेंचर इज लो कॉस्ट ऑफ प्रोडक्शन. सी, Joint ventures basically help in reducing the cost. How? By joining hands with others, especially with foreign company, and this lead to reduce the cost of the production. Now you will say how it happens, how the cost of production reduce. So the main reason is that foreign companies have good system. They basically know how to do the work. They have qualified workforce also, they have management professionals also, and etc. They have so many things by which cost of producing a particular product becomes low. Okay. Our last feature of joint venture is established brand name. You have listened so many brands such as Maruti Suzuki and Hero, Honda, etc. etc. So how brand name established? See, joint ventures prove very beneficial in developing and branding the name of the enterprise. See, because when two enterprise enter into a joint venture, both are benefited by each other's name. जब दो एंटरप्राइजेज एक साथ आते हैं, दोनों को बेनिफिट होता है एक दूसरे के नेम से, फेम से, रेपुटेशन से, गुडविल से. ये सारी आपका नेम, फेम, रेपुटेशन, गुडविल ऑलरेडी उन पर्टिकुलर कंपनीज की एग्जिस्ट होती हैं, इस्टेब्लिश्ड होती हैं मार्केट के अंदर. ओके. नाउ moving on to our next topic, which is of public private partnership, and this is the last topic of this chapter. Okay. Now, public private partnership, it is a cooperative arrangement between two or more public and private sectors. See, as I already taught you about what do you mean by public sector and what do you mean by private sector. See, the things which are owned by government, the business enterprise which are owned by the government is known as public enterprise, and the business which are owned by the private individuals are called as private enterprise. So, when they both become partners, then it will conclude as a public private partnership. जब आपकी एक पब्लिक कंपनी और एक प्राइवेट कंपनी दोनों एक साथ पार्टनरशिप कर लेते हैं तो उसको हम बोलते हैं पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप. ओके. इट बेसिकली इन्वॉल्व्स गवर्नमेंट एंड बिजनेस that work together to complete a project and to provide services to the population. See what happens, जब एक गवर्नमेंट और बिजनेस दोनों एक साथ आते हैं या तो एक पर्टिकुलर प्रोजेक्ट को कंप्लीट करने के लिए या बेसिकली अपनी सर्विसेज पॉपुलेशन को प्रोवाइड करने के लिए. इफ़ यू स्टिल डोंट गेट व्हाट आई एम ट्राइंग टू से, आई एम गोइंग टू एक्सप्लेन इट टू यू विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ एग्जाम्पल. सी, in our India you have listened that metros are running, okay, everywhere. In Lucknow you have saw the metro, in Delhi you have saw the metro, in Mumbai also you have saw the metro, and in every part of the India you have saw metro railways. Okay, so I will tell you about Mumbai metro. See, the first MRTS project in India being implemented on public-private partnership format. See, Mumbai Metro worked by the implementation of public-private partnership format. See how Delhi Metro Rail Corporation is a public enterprise, or you can say a public corporation. Delhi Metro Railway Corporation, they prepared the master plan for Mumbai Metro, and the private party, or you can say the private enterprise which was involved in making or in implementing this Mumbai metro was Reliance Energy. Okay, so आपका मुंबई मेट्रो जो है वो दिल्ली मेट्रो रेल कॉरपोरेशन प्लस रिलायंस एनर्जी लिमिटेड जो कि एक प्राइवेट एंटरप्राइज है, उन दोनों के अरेंजमेंट, कोऑपरेटिव अरेंजमेंट की वजह से बना था. ओके. नाउ वी विल टॉक अबाउट सम फीचर्स ऑफ पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप. सी, फर्स्ट इज risk is minimized. So you can say that under public and private partnership, projects are built through joint appropriation and allocation of risk, and hence allocation of resources, and hence risk and returns are jointly shared by the both. सी, अगर आपके प्रोजेक्ट्स जो हैं वो जॉइंट अप्रोप्रिएशन की वजह से हुए हैं और आपके रिसोर्सेज भी एलोकेट जो हैं वो जॉइंटली हुए हैं, तो आपके रिस्क और रिटर्न्स जो भी हैं वो जॉइंटली शेयर हो जाते हैं, जिसकी वजह से आपके रिस्क जो हैं वो मिनिमाइज हो जाते हैं. नाउ अवर नेक्स्ट फीचर ऑफ पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप इज technological benefit. See how technology benefits to you. See what happens, sometimes these projects require huge investment and skilled manpower also. So by joining hands with private sector, these projects can be undertaken very efficiently and effectively. Moreover, I can take the example of construction and renovation of stadiums for conducting Olympics, Commonwealth Games, etc. तो अगर हम पब्लिक इंटरप्राइजेस के साथ प्राइवेट इंटरप्राइजेस को लिंक कर देते हैं तो हमारा टेक्नोलॉजिकल बेनिफिट भी होता है, क्योंकि वॉट एवर टेक्नोलॉजी वी आर रिक्वायर्ड टू मेक वेरियस इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर्स और वेरियस प्रोजेक्ट्स वी गेट फ्रॉम joining both the enterprises. Okay, now our next feature of public private partnership is reduction in cost. See what happens, to ensure best value of money, a balance between economy and effectiveness is needed. अगर आपको मनी का बेस्ट वैल्यू जानना होता है तो आपको इकोनॉमी और इफ़ेक्टिवनेस को बीच में बैलेंस करना होता है, and this is the best way to manage those particular risk, and it will reduce your cost also. Okay, so our next feature of public private partnership is overall economic development. See what happened, to ensure overall economic development, resources should be allocated wisely. Under public private partnership, public sector and private sector join hands together, and hence overall economic development can be possible. अगर आपको ओवरऑल इकोनॉमिक डेवलपमेंट करना होता है तो पब्लिक और प्राइवेट सेक्टर अपने हैंड्स को ज्वाइन करते हैं, साथ में वर्क करते हैं. फॉर एग्जांपल यू कैन टेक द एग्जांपल ऑफ एक्सप्लोरेशन एंड प्रोडक्शन ऑफ गैस एंड ऑयल, or you can say construction and improvement of ports also, and etc. And our last feature of public private partnership is ensures effectiveness and efficiency. See, under this method, I mean of public private partnership, what happens, investment and reward both are shared by both the sectors. आपके जो भी इन्वेस्टमेंट और रिवॉर्ड होंगे दे आर बोथ शेयर्ड बाय पब्लिक एंड प्राइवेट सेक्टर्स, एंड हेंस प्रोजेक्ट्स अंडरटेकन अंडर द पब्लिक एंड प्राइवेट partnership model ensures that our resources are used in the most optimal manner, and hence effectiveness and efficiencies can be achieved easily. Okay, now I'm overing this video here, and I hope आप लोगों को हमारा ग्लोबल एंटरप्राइज, पब्लिक प्राइवेट पार्टनरशिप एंड जॉइंट वेंचर्स का टॉपिक क्लियर हो गया होगा. एंड स्टिल इफ़ यू हैव सम कन्फ्यूज़न, प्लीज़ रीड इट फ्रॉम योर बुक, एंड ऑल द बेस्ट. बाय. थैंक यू.